How's your week going, everyone? Midweek slump if you're watching this on Wednesday. If not, watching this when you need to, then just trust the cards are what you need. How's your energy? Check in. Check in before you even get the read. Feel where your energy is sitting in your body. Not in a woo way. Like, just really sit in and see if you're escaping. See if you're grounded, see if you're centered, see if you're just floating in your thoughts, and just take a moment to sit in your sit bones as you receive messages. Take a moment not to always react. Take a moment not to always have a million thoughts going. Just let it sit, let it anchor, and then move forward with that. So that's a little channel message, because that does not come from me, because I tend to be here. So sit in your sit bones, okay? And know that you just need to keep on keeping on today. Whatever it is you're working at, whatever it is you're striving towards, whatever steps you're putting in place. We're now mid-January. Maybe you thought you were going to be getting in shape by now. You have new goals. You have things you want to do. Maybe you've had a project going on for a while. Things need to just keep rolling. Don't stop mid-stride all the time. Don't reassess constantly. I'm not saying don't reassess, but Eight of Pentacles is asking you to go through the wisdom and keep moving forward. Right now, as you're doing that, as you're working towards something new, and this is an issue of trying to get yourself into this space where you really learn and understand who you are. Transformation is taking place at this time. And so when we are asked to keep on moving on, it's through the pain. It's like if you're learning to run a 10K marathon and you've hit it to 2K and you're just done and you're going to quit, you have to know there's that pain point you want to transform through. It's the same with relationships. It's the same. We are so quick to dive off because it's not meant for us, or we're not feeling it, or it's just not right for us. And this is why this read started with check the frick in. Make sure. I'm not saying that's not the case with things, but if you tend to be the person that just switches and gives up because it's too difficult, you need to check in. There are times where you've joined something and it's not for you. But watch, this message is for those of you that need to push through that pain point. If you can do that, you will reign triumphant. The King of Pentacles knows that what's on the other side is what they need. They have a plan. They have a destination in mind. They hold strong to their pain points, essentially. They know that what's on the other side is worth it. So they've set boundaries for themselves. They've set boundaries for others. They know exactly. Okay, I got cut off because I talk a lot today, but this is an important message, because not only did we get the King of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So in this beautiful marriage, she is also showing up for us as we step forward and we move through this, to say, you can still nurture yourself through it. You can still set those boundaries, get creative, and nurture yourself through to the other side, where she's with the king and the boundaries are strong, and he knows, he's got his wisdom and he knows to go through it. So a king would sit and say, you know, we've done this before. We can do this. You know, we have to step through. You've got the right steps in. And the queen is going to nourish it and get creative. And she might even put things into place to help. For instance, let's keep going with the exercise one, and you do this in your own. Okay. We're pushing through to run that 26K marathon. We've hit it to 2 or 5K, and we feel like quitting. What can we put in to make it more exciting? So she's going to support the queen. She's going to support the king. And so that, can you feel that balance? So if this is the pieces of you, you're going to know that you need to push forward. You're going to trust your wisdom that you will. That's a given. That's your king. And your queen says, but in order to make this happen and stick, how about we engage someone else with this? How about we navigate this like this? So she's not disagreeing with the king. She's just nourishing the piece and moving it forward farther. This is a very strong read. We'll probably come back to this message later. This is something we all need to focus on when there's something that we really know we're moving towards and we're not jumping off the train of where it's taking us, okay? So be blessed. And you know what I always say, you got this.